Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. One of the African cultures that has consistently fascinated me is the Yoruba people of Nigeria and the Ifa and Orisha folklore. The Yoruba are a prominent West African ethnic group that had a profound effect on the diaspora that landed in the Americas and the Caribbean, creating new branches of the Orisha spiritual practice like Santeria in Puerto Rico, Lukumi in Cuba, and Candomblé in Brazil. One of the most prominent Orisha or natural ancestor spirits and deities of the Yoruba is Olokun. And the more reading and studying I do, the more I realize that there are so many queer or LGBTQ icons in the Orisha, and Olokun is reputed to be an androgynous Orisha who changes gender. Now, speaking from my own personal experiences, some Ifa practitioners and Orisha adherents are backpedaling from these notions of queer androgynous Orisha because of modern homophobia, but most people who know these stories that are actually called Pataki can't deny their queer influences. According to Wikipedia, Olokun is the Orisha of great wealth and of the bottom of the ocean. Olokun is revered as the ruler of all bodies of water and for the authority over other water deities. Olokun is highly praised for their ability to give great wealth, health, and prosperity to their followers. Communities in both West Africa and the African diaspora view Olokun variously as female, male, or androgynous. End quote. What I find fascinating about these popular water Orisha, including Oshun and Yemaya, is that they all rule different kinds of water on Earth. I know that sounds confusing, so let me explain. Oshun, the Orisha of love, beauty, and fertility, is venerated as the Orisha who is most celebrated by the gay community, and she rules over the rivers, lakes, and waterfalls on Earth, or the sweet waters, the waters that people can drink. Yemaya, the great mother of the Orisha, is the mother of nature, motherhood, and healing who rules the vast saltwater oceans and all the animals within it, like whales and dolphins. She too is considered a popular Orisha for LGBTQ people. But Olokun, the more mysterious and androgynous Orisha, is considered the wise mother or even grandmother of the ocean who holds esoteric secrets and rules over the deepest, darkest depths of the oceans where light doesn't touch. You know, that part of the ocean that scientists today are still terrified to explore. Whenever I imagine Olokun, I imagine the sea creatures that perpetually live in darkness like luminescent giant squid. I've spoken about other gay or queer Orisha on this channel like Arinle and Abata, but I think it's important that we talk about these issues in depth because Nigeria, the most populous country in Africa, is incredibly homophobic. Yet most Nigerians come from indigenous people groups that literally worship gay and queer deities before Christianity and Islam made these identities legal. Even now, many Yoruba and Edo people in Nigeria still venerate Olokun, this androgynous Orisha. So isn't it ironic that many people in Nigeria today are so adamant that LGBTQ identities are a Western import? I find the Orisha and Nigerian topic so important because, like most Black people from the Caribbean and the Americas, my ancestry is mostly Nigerian. And while I'd love to connect with Nigeria and eventually visit, the stories of homophobic violence make me think twice. Now, are androgynous people always queer? No. But are many queer people androgynous? Yes. If someone is androgynous, do they experience homophobia regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity? Yes. So that means Olokun is representation for queer people, too, because androgyny is most cultures intrinsically tied to the LGBT community. Because we are considered looking or acting supposedly variant or different than our assigned gender or blending genders together. So Olokun being viewed as an Orisha that can either change genders or is somewhat in between is intrinsically queer. And LGBTQ Nigerians and Nigerians of descent have every right to celebrate Olokun's story.